I don't do fighting. I'm not a side piece. I don't stand for any of those things. I support women, so I would never do that to another woman because I would never want it done to me. So I ignored him until he was single.
Damn, we tried to tell Travis Hunter that he was making a mistake with that woman. He ain't want to listen though. He ain't want to listen to us. He was like, well, she's a gold digger, then I'm a gold digger too. Now you can see the real. What's really going on? This man was messing around with your woman.
Wow, Travis Hunter's wife divorcing him already. And it ain't been nothing but 6 months. Look at her online, playing victim, setting the whole thing up. This was a whole play. And what? Everybody was warning him not to.
It's official. Travis Hunter's marriage is done for. And the man is spiraling because the divorce isn't even the real jaw dropper here before he could even wrap his head around losing the woman he thought he'd grow old with.
You ain't never had no girl. So why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. You talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl. Go find a girl. Go find a life. Stop worrying about what I got going on. I know what I got. I know my girl. My girl been with me for 5 years. Y'all are just not starting to talk about me and just not starting to be.
Then, out of nowhere, she hits him with something no one expected, an engagement. And not a subtle, quiet announcement either. We're talking full-blown Instagram posts flooded with hundreds of congratulatory comments. This wasn't a nostalgic throwback to their own proposal. This was her engagement to one of his own teammates on the Jaguars. That's the kind of blow that could push anyone over the edge. Now, the question on everyone's mind is, who's been hiding the truth all along? Was Lyanna quietly running her own game plan the entire time while Travis was left completely unaware? And the real question, can he recover from a betrayal this deep? If you've been following the Travis and Lyanna saga, you already know the divorce rumors have been swirling for weeks.
I'm already after 6 months. That's crazy. It was a money scheme. That's why I'm not with the marriage stuff. Even if I had money or don't have money, it ain't about marriage no more. It's about image. It's about likes. It's about the internet. It's about money. The last thing it's about is love. It's not about love no more. And they was trying to warn that young man not to marry her because she was after his money. Now, that contract he just got, which is one of the biggest contracts in NFL history, she finna get half of that. And probably more. Pray for Travis Hunter. You gotta listen. You gotta listen to your peers. Listen to people who've been through it already.
What's setting the internet ablaze now is a leaked set of photos featuring Lyanna and Travis's teammate spreading rapidly across Reddit threads and gossip forums like wildfire. They surfaced just before 7 p.m. prime viewing time. The first shot shows Lyanna in a sleek, body-hugging white silk dress, smiling in a way we've never seen before. The second captures his teammate on one knee, completely locked in. The third has them kissing under perfect lighting with the diamond ring, catching every bit of light. No captions, no explanations, just pure shock. Because, on paper, Lyanna is still Mrs. Travis Hunter, and the man in those photos is certainly not her husband, while some followers flooded her comments with kind congratulations and well wishes. Others dropped pointed remarks implying she had finally broken free from a toxic relationship. Some didn't even try to act surprised, posting things like, "We been new and you're just now figuring it out." That's when the reality hit, especially for Travis and McCross. This wasn't rumor anymore. This was proof she had moved on. And here's the rough part: insiders say Travis found out about her engagement the exact same way the public did, scrolling online. When the news landed, he unraveled. The next morning, he showed up at the Jaguars facility late. No smiles, no greetings, no acknowledgement of the media. He went straight into the locker room and directly to that teammate's stall. Witnesses say it wasn't a calm discussion, it was heated, with Travis asking, "How long?" instead of "How could you?" That question alone made it clear he believed this had been going on for some time. No punches, no shoving, but the shouting was loud enough to stop people in their tracks outside the room. Less than an hour later, Travis was gone. He skipped team meetings, skipped practice, and disappeared. By that evening, his Instagram was wiped, unfollowing half the team, including the teammate's fiancé, and even the head coach. Then came the late night moment. Around midnight, Travis went live on Instagram. No lights, hood up, sitting silently for nearly a full minute. When he finally spoke, his voice was low and deliberate, You think you know people? That one line lit up the internet. Snake emojis filled the chat. The teammate's name was spammed nonstop. Fans begged for more details, but Travis simply blinked a few times and ended the live. His face told the rest red eyes, visible tears, and the look of someone on the verge of breaking down. This wasn't just heartbreak, it was the kind of deep, soul-crushing pain you rarely endure more than once in a lifetime. And just when it seemed like it couldn't get any worse, a final twist emerged. Travis and Lyanna, despite being supposedly done, might be expecting a child. No official announcement has been made, but online chatter suggests Lyanna may already be a few months pregnant. A recent blind item claimed the couple is keeping it private because their relationship is too complicated for a public reveal. According to that tip, the wife of this A-list athlete is expecting, but instead of celebrating, his lawyer is reportedly pushing for a paternity test before finalizing the divorce. Before they even discuss separating, they allegedly want to confirm who the father is. Adding another twist, Travis and Lyanna recently shared a cheerful video together, inviting followers to come with us to adopt a kitty. At first glance, the clip seemed harmless to people enjoying a shared moment. But deeper in the comments, the tone shifted quickly. Fans questioned why they'd post something so lighthearted in the middle of such public tension. Was it genuine? Or a calculated PR move to quiet the gossip? One comment that went viral read, "She was just saying she wanted out. Now they're getting a cat. Who gets the cat in the divorce?" That remark clearly touched a nerve. Travis himself responded, believing that rumor is crazy. Lol. What stung most was that Travis had always defended Lyanna. No matter the speculation, he stood by her. Now, she's engaged to his teammate before their divorce is even finalized. That was the breaking point for Travis. But then came the so-called receipts past videos that now hit differently. One clip from last season, after a win against the Titans, showed Lyanna hugging that teammate first before even acknowledging Travis. At the time, people brushed it off as friendly support. Another moment at a charity gala, she arrived separately, went directly to the teammate's table, and stayed there until cameras were gone. A former player turned analyst claimed whispers started months earlier. After practice, the teammate often lingered, saying he was waiting for a ride, which almost always turned out to be Lyanna. Then, just 2 weeks before their engagement went public, that teammate secured a lucrative multi-year contract extension. Around the same time, Lyanna's social media shifted fewer photos with Travis, cryptic captions about new chapters, and finally choosing happiness. This fueled speculation. Did she wait until the contract was signed before making it official? Cheating rumors about Lyanna weren't new. A blind item from last year alleged she'd been unfaithful, with some in her circle mocking Travis behind his back and claiming she tried pursuing a much older, still active rapper. Though never confirmed, longtime watchers weren't surprised. It felt like proof their marriage was doomed from the start. Once that idea spread, internet sleuths dug up old photos and videos of Lyanna in questionable situation scenes that couldn't easily be explained as just friends, and notably, all of these surfaced from a time when she was already with Travis.
Just Hunter bank account's about to get cleaned out, man, because his girl, man, the girl that he married, the whole world said, "Don't do it, Travis, she's after your money, bro, don't do it." Yeah, that girl, she's already selling to the world that her life is miserable, posting videos online talking about how she misses the girl she was while she's crying. Travis Hunter, bro, is about to learn in 4K, bro, why it is that you have to listen to the world when the entire world is screaming this.
For Travis, it was already embarrassing to see his wife's name splashed across gossip blogs, but watching the internet mock him in real time took it to another level. Memes, reaction clips, non-stop simp jokes. Travis went from respected athlete to the poster child for online relationship warnings. His name became shorthand for what not to do if you don't want to get played. That's when Bow Wow stepped out of his usually quiet lane to weigh in. He delivered what sounded like blunt marriage advice mixed with a wake-up call, telling Travis to open his eyes and recognize that Lyanna was only in it for money and status. And Bow Wow didn't just imply it, he directly warned Travis to protect himself, saying staying in the relationship would only cost him more. One clip of Bow Wow's comments went viral, with fans calling it the intervention Travis never knew he needed. And now that Lyanna has allegedly been exposed for hooking up with his teammate, every one of those old videos has resurfaced, pulling in new comments and dragging Travis's name back through the mud.
On game. If we didn't give, we'll let you crash out. But from one player to the next, I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but I want you to open up your eyes, man. There's no reason why she commenting on another page, NBA with heart eyes and the money tongue out. That's your fiance. Wake up, young brother. Fiancés don't move like that. I ain't never had one of my fucking girls ever lay next to me in the same crib as me under another page, leaving heart eyes with the money.
She was quietly setting up the move that would turn his life upside down. A beat reporter even hinted that her close circle knew this post was coming, with one source saying she wanted maximum impact, and she got it. Fans quickly began connecting the dots, the ring reveal, the cryptic captions in the days before, and even her friends suddenly posting new beginnings quotes. It was as if she had been building a slow burn teaser for her own scandal. If that's the case, it explains the ripple effect inside the Jaguars organization. Once that engagement became public, it didn't just hit Travis emotionally. It disrupted the entire locker room. Teammates started acting differently, sideline energy shifted, and coaches reportedly held closed-door meetings to figure out how to contain the situation before it hit national news. But there's another detail that has fans stunned the timeline. If those photos were staged weeks in advance, it would mean the proposal happened while she was still legally married to Travis. Depending on state laws and prenup terms, that could change the entire outcome of the divorce case. Reports say Travis's legal team is already digging for proof, screenshots, metadata, anything that confirms when the pictures were taken. If they can prove an overlap, this could go from a messy split to a major legal blow for Lyanna, with millions at stake. Allegedly, Lyanna waited for the perfect moment when Travis was tied up at a high-profile charity event, cameras everywhere. Media coverage non-stop, the ideal setup for public embarrassment. When the engagement photos dropped, it wasn't just betrayal, it looked calculated. She wanted the impact to land in real time, with cameras capturing his reaction as he found out. That's why this isn't just about whether Travis stays in Jacksonville. The bigger question is, was this a heat-of-the-moment situation or a long-term plan? Did she and that teammate cross the line months ago, laying the groundwork while smiling in his face? Or was this an inside betrayal that unfolded right under the team's watch? Think about it, the charity gala moments, sideline hugs, cryptic posts, and the shift in her social media after that teammate landed a big contract. It creates a picture that's hard to dismiss. Yet no one in the locker room is speaking, no slips, no off-the-record leaks, just silence. It makes you wonder what's being protected until someone talks. All we have is that final image, Travis Hunter sitting alone, hoodie pulled tight, watching the woman he thought he'd married place a diamond ring on another man's finger. While the world watched, was this simply love gone wrong or a betrayal carefully scripted from the start? If the rumors about staged photos, prenup loopholes, and quiet backroom deals prove true, this might not just be a divorce, it could be one of the most calculated personal takedowns in NFL relationship history. One thing's certain, this story isn't over. Too many questions remain, and too many receipts may still surface. If the legal team pushes hard, this drama could spill beyond the field into courtrooms, endorsements, and even careers. So, what do you think? Was Travis just unlucky, or was he targeted from day one? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you stayed locked in until the end, like this video, subscribe for more, and hit that bell so you're first to catch the next twist. You're not going to want to miss it.